The next thing that I want to talk about, have you saw the recent comments about Klopp and his thoughts on Arthur?
Yeah.
And, sort of saying that we don't know if he's going to even make it past January.
Yeah.
We don't know if we want to keep the loan going until the end of the season. Have you saw these things about Arthur Melo?
Basically, the saying
Arthur Melo,
he could be saying goodbye already.
This is a bullshit from the Italian journalist.
Is it bullshit?
It's a bullshit from the Italian journalist.
Well, I was also going to say, literally following these rumours.
It's not true.
He played 90 minutes in the under-21s for Liverpool Football Club, along with Fabio Carvalho, which we won 1-0. Shout out to Leighton Stewart. He scored the winner.
Is it Bellamy as well who's playing for them? Who is it?
Cool.
Jay Spearing.
That one.
Jay Spearing,
yeah.
Jay Spearing, he never played that game.
My granddad, Jay Spearing.
They had Arthur and Fabio Carvalho in the midfield, though.
Special.
Saucy.
Saucy.
What's the general consensus on Arthur Melo? Because have we saw him play in a Liverpool shirt yet? Napoli.
Against Napoli. He played probably 30 minutes.
Yeah, but we never conceded in that time. Didn't see much of him in that time as well. I thought Thiago was the one who really influenced the game. I'm just going to say my opinion. Let me know if you agree or disagree. I think we need to give him till the end of the season because we need that extra midfield option.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But of course, if he's came into training and he's not up to the standards, then yes, we shouldn't be forcing him into the team anytime soon. It really does kind of back up the point I made when we signed him, that he was a last minute thing.
Yeah.
And it was just someone to accommodate us for the short term, and that's exactly what he's doing. The question I've always had is, I know that there's always things like Morata. Think about Alvaro Morata, who goes to like Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid and shit like that. And there's something dodgy going on there.
Chelsea as well.
It's not because he's a good player. There's just something mad about Alvaro Morata that they're just not telling us about. Arthur's played for Juventus and Barcelona.
Yeah.
There's two possible things there. Either he's actually a very decent player and can add something to our squad,
Or he's everyone else's backup.
or he's everyone else's money launderer. Not trying to throw conspiracies out there, but I am.
Launderer?
You never know, maybe not in today's age. And also, I don't know how much wages we're paying towards Arthur. So anyone answer this? Anyone?
To be fair, I've not actually seen that much of him play.
True.
But I've looked at it like, when people make the little compilation things. I've looked at stuff like that.
Impressed?
And not really, no. Not really. He's like, I feel like from what I've seen, he looks like a very B-Tech, if not GCSE version of Thiago.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. I feel like if I got told I was a GCSE version of Thiago, I'd be very happy. I would, wouldn't you?
Not if you're a professional, though.
It's like saying you're a GCSE version of Khabib. I'd still kick your ass.
Yeah, but he's
whip you.
playing. He's meant to be playing in that position.
I get what you're saying.
Do you know what I mean?
I get what you're saying. Not good enough for our first team, but good enough for Blackpool.
Fulham.
Fulham drew with us on the first day of the season as well. No, Arthur's a really confusing one. Mario, have you got any thoughts about Arthur?
I never saw him play, to be honest. Probably just against Barcelona.
Don't you think that's a bit bad, though, at the same time, that we've never, had an inkling to see him play before we've signed him? You all right?
It's a difficult point. I know. I don't know, because we needed a player.
Yeah.
And we get him. So we need just to wait. And
I would have rather
see.
just brought Jay Spearing.
The one good thing that makes me positive about Arthur Melo is I'm watching the Italian podcast with former players like Bobo Vieri, like Cassano and stuff like that. And they was talking about this situation with Arthur Melo. And they are proper professional players and they know about the football better than us. So when I spoke with my mates in Italy, they say that Arthur Melo is a shite. Okay.
Yeah, you said that last
exactly.
time.
A shite.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, but the professional players, Adani is very, very good pundit. He's very, very professional. He knows about football. They say about Arthur Melo, he's probably the copy of Thiago Alcantara. He's a very, very good player and stuff like that. Too many compliments. And this situation make me like positive of Arthur Melo. I don't know what to think about him. Just give him time and we will see if he's really good for Liverpool.
Yeah,
otherwise, he's just on loan. After 1 year, kick him off and that's it.
Do you know what though?
We're not losing nothing, It's just...
No,
Nothing to lose.
Tammy's even just
saying.
put in the chat as well. He's been doing double gym sessions, refusing to take holiday, and asking to play for the under-21s. He wants to prove himself clearly and putting in the effort.
This is
This
very
Arthur.
good
Do you know, in a
point.
time like, yeah, that's Arthur doing all this from Tammy. Shout out
This
to
is
Tammy.
very good point.
This is a fucking phenomenal point because do you know
Yeah.
also, do you know what I haven't been seeing in the opening 7 to 8 games this season is fight. Is that passion that you always talk about,
Exactly.
Mario? The extra legs, the ones who are going to run that extra bit of distance. I think there's been loads of culprits for it. Virgil van Dijk being a bit lazy at times. Trent not being focused enough. And the same with a lot of people. Fabinho, a really, really big person I've been critical with this season. Players who are usually the fucking 9 out of 10s, 10 out of 10s have simply not been to the standards.
Yeah.
And it's because they haven't been working hard enough. And do you know what? I did see something about Arthur the other day that Tammy just mentioned. If he is doing these double gym sessions, if he is saying, no, I'm not going to go on holiday and spend time with my family, I'm going to fucking work hard for this team.
Yeah.
From a player who isn't even here. Do you want me to tell you the difference between someone like Arthur and Fabinho? Arthur's got something to prove.
Yeah.
Now, has he got the technical ability of Fabinho? No. Has he got the defensive outlet of Fabinho? He doesn't. But what does he have? He has something to prove.
Yeah.
He's like, I've got to save my career. If it doesn't work out
Exactly.
here, then my level at the top clubs is done.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So this is my chance to prove myself and
His
say
wage
to
goes.
everyone, say to Mario's Italian friends, fuck you in Portuguese,
I
and
hope
I
to
will
say
do
that.
this shit.
I hope.
And I'd love him to do it
I
as
know.
well because
know.
I think there's a chance that Juventus is to want to sell him if he ends up doing well at us.
They were
And
happy. Juventus when they give it to Liverpool for one season, they were happy. The supporters. Oh, we get rid of him, so he shot
Yeah.
stuff like that. Why? I mean,
No, of course. But do you know what, though, Mario? Do you know someone who's going to show that commitment? I'm for that, baby. And if he plays and he's not good enough technically, I'm fine with that. I'm fine. But if we are going to make that decision and the
He's
player
good
is putting
technically.
his
He's good
all
technically.
to make it work, but if he's working harder now, that's something that he's lacked before and he's doing that now. Let's see where he can
Let's
take
see,
that talent.
yeah.
Talent is nothing without it work ethic.
Exactly.
So let's see what he
Absolutely.
can do with it and let us know what you think in the chat as well. I thought that was a great reminder from Tammy to let us know about that.
Welcome back to the COP TV, the voice of football's most famous stand.
Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe for more juicy content.